Hi, I'm Mark. Patty and I are glad to be back in the White Mountains of New Hampshire and in Pinkham Notch. We've arrived at Joe Dodge Lodge, which is an Appalachian Mountain Club facility. We've stayed there before, it's a great spot, and we're looking forward to hiking up the mountain tomorrow. It's Tuesday morning, about 8:45. It's minus 8 degrees, and we're just getting ready to leave the Joe Dodge Lodge where we spent last night. Here's Patty. We're just about to start, checking out the map. She's got a smile on her face, and we're off. A good part of the trail follows the brook, but as you can see, it's mostly frozen over. It's one of the steep parts of the trail. Patty using her poles and grateful for her micro spikes. You can see here that we're traveling through a ravine, and it's a relatively gentle climb, a little steep here and there, and over here is the stream, and the trail more or less follows the stream up the mountain. Here's Patty coming up the trail at our first stream crossing across this very convenient and sturdy bridge. It's cool, probably minus 8 or minus 10, but there's no wind, so Patty and I are just down to our 2 base layers. We've come across a blowdown on the trail. No, nothing very challenging. Carry on, Patty. We have a bough of a birch tree bowing to the stream, and you can see here that if this were springtime, this would probably be Raging Falls. Sort of head up Carter Dome way in the afternoon, I think.
Yeah.
Sort of see where we end up.
Very good, enjoy.
We're continuing up the trail. We had a couple of fellow hikers come along. They were just out for a day hike. Blue blazes mark the trail. Another blowdown, nothing too serious. We're about halfway now. Yeah, keep coming. You're gonna have to dip down, a little down a bit more. There, you're clear. Mountain hike. The mountain's just beautiful. The trees are heavily laden with snow. We occasionally get snow rained on us from the overhang, but I think we'll live. As the trail has marched up the mountain, it's gotten steeper and steeper. Keep going, girl. We're getting close. I think we've reached the crest.
Hut is 0.3 that way.
The hut's 0.3 that way?
Yeah.
This girl looks tired and she's earned it. Here's Patty coming down the trail to the pond on the Appalachian Trail. And at the bottom of this trail is this large pond, which actually doesn't have a name on the maps, and there's also a second pond. And it's just a glorious day here. Sun shining, a few clouds. This is why we come here, is to see this stuff. Have you ever seen anything like this? We're walking across this lake. We're getting close to the hut. This is the view behind us. It's easy just to keep looking ahead. And here we're walking through from the first pond to the second pond. Beautiful day. No wind, sun shining. Only a few clouds in the sky. And now we're at the second pond. Beautiful view from here. Everywhere is a beautiful view. There's my girl. And we've arrived at the hut. Welcome sight, I must say, because we've worked pretty hard getting here. Back at the pond, it's getting close to sunset. And starting to get a bit gray out. It's cooling off. It's getting colder. Clouds are in the mountains this morning. Seems a little warmer. Had a decent night's sleep. Looking forward to getting a coffee. So this is where we spent the night. We've packed up and we're getting ready to continue out to the hut, and then we're going to head back down. So now we're looking at the mountain. It's kind of a gray day. It's supposed to get very cold tonight, so I'm glad that we're not going to be spending tonight on a mountain. Here's Patty, all packed up for the trail. Yeah, she's got some great pictures, I'm sure. And she actually slept until 9 o'clock this morning, though. So I think that she had a decent night's sleep, all things considered. This is the second hut over there, which is an unheated bunkhouse. It's one of our hiking compatriots who spent the night here with us. There's only 4 of us here at the hut, plus the caretaker. They're coming along. We descend down this little short path to the hut there, and they actually have nice outhouse facilities, which are just up here. And it's a 2-holer. 2 holers for the men, 2 holers for the women. So we're heading back down to the hut, which is where the kitchen is and where the tables are that we eat our meals. And as you can see, there's been quite a bit more snow here at the higher altitudes. We're at about 3,800 feet, give or take. You can see here, for example, that they have to shovel out the windows to the hut because of the amount of snow they get here. So we're just going to go in the hut and say goodbye to everybody, and then head on down the mountain.
How you can stand these things, but anyway, whatever.
So we're here saying goodbye to everybody.
That ice in the background.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can see in the background is the mountain.
I was going to go the other way.
And this is the hut.
Oh, he's doing a video.
Yeah. So we enjoyed a lot of good company while we were here. Thanks for that. Here we're marching out. Patty's crossing the frozen pond. Over here you see that green cover there. That's where the hut gets its water in the winter. There's a hole in the ice under that. This is what we get to see on our walk down. Very nice. It's a lot easier going down than going up, isn't it, Patty? It's just beautiful here. The trees are full of snow. It's cold, but there's no wind. Patty and I have shed our puff jackets because we were working up a sweat. You don't want to have a sweat in the winter. And we're continuing down the mountain. It's beautiful. And you can see here, we got blue sky. Just gorgeous. Doing good, Patty?
Yeah, I am. I just wanted to. That post really shows how much snow has been down.
Yeah.
All right, I thought so anyway.
Yep. Just arriving back at the car. Back to civilization.